Good morning, my name is Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 4305 Northeast 81st Avenue here in Portland. We're located in the basement. We have a 3-inch cast iron cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Transitions to 4-inch ABS pipe here at 13 feet. We do have a belly here in the line. We'll check that out on the way back when it's all drained. And it transitions to 6-inch 3034 PVC pipe. And here at 50 feet, we've reached the main lateral. Alright, picked up the camera head signal out of the main lateral on Northeast 81st. The line's all drained out now. We're going to go ahead and start pulling back. And we should get a better view of that belly in the line. We'll see how much standing water is actually there without the sink running. We do have some water coming down the line here for just a moment. We'll let that drain out. Alright, looks like we're not getting any flow through there currently, so it's all drained out now. The water line here is sitting just at the top of the camera lens. There's an inch of standing water there from 20 feet to 25 feet. It's not a terribly long belly, but at generally around 3/4 to 1 inch of standing water is where I start to see debris collect. Currently, there's some small particulate floating around the water here. I don't see any, large debris like tons of grease buildup or any toilet paper buildup, anything like that. I'm going to recommend it be repaired. Obviously, the line is still functioning. You can see that by the amount of debris in the line. It's fairly clean and clear right now. The issue is you have to be careful as to what goes down the line. You can't be putting paper towels, cooking grease, feminine hygiene products, any type of wipe, whether they're flushable or not. those items are gonna hang up in a belly really easily. Toilet paper and you know, food going down the disposal every now and then is not a big deal. That stuff's obviously getting through here, otherwise we'd see a bunch of it built up. So anyway, it's one of those spots that makes the line much more likely to cause debris to collect. It's currently fairly clean and clear, but again, it's right around 3/4 to 1 inch of standing water is where I generally start seeing debris collect. A belly that has less water than that generally doesn't cause much of an issue. And the other advantage this one has, it's only 5 feet long, it's not 10 or 20 feet. So anyway, I'll get it marked. I will recommend a repair on it. If a repair is not done, just make sure you're being careful as to what goes down the line. And as a rule of thumb, usually when a house changes hands, a lot of the reason some bellies don't cause certain households issues is, one, the amount of people in them, and two, how much debris and how often it's going down the line. You know, you could have had just one person living here, which is fine, but you move 3 or 4 in and it can become a big problem. So anyway, that's why I recommend it be corrected, but it's something that can be lived with. Okay, I went out and marked it in the front yard area. It's right where the front yard starts to slope down. At 20 feet there, it's right at the top, like right before it slopes. And so I'm assuming right here is going to be basically where the ground levels out again. It's a pretty hard angle. The camera or the locator was indicating it was around 12 or 13 feet, which may actually be possible, the amount of ground that's built up there. I'm going to locate here and get another depth and see what this looks like. Alright, I've located and marked out in the front yard area. Again, it's on the slope of the front yard, which is quite steep. It looks like it's kind of running at an angle there at this part of the line. It's kind of angling across the hillside. I would recommend doing locates again. I'm getting around 10 feet deep here. It's just with the hard slope there and the depth that this thing is at, I think it's worth doing a second set of locates to double check. But I'm getting 10 feet deep here, and I'm getting about 13 feet, 12 to 13 feet at the beginning of the belly, which is that's more depth change there than I would assume anyway. The ground there doesn't move quite that much or slope down that hard, so the combination of the hard angle on the hillside and the depth can make it very difficult to get accurate exact locates. But anyway, it's right in that area there. Just for the sake of getting the depth correct, I'd recommend do relocates. But it's currently marked with white paint. There's an exit a white exit either end of the repair. And I would recommend getting it corrected as there's an inch of standing water. If you're kind to the sewer line, this is one of those that will probably not cause you issues, but it's going to be very hard on things like paper towels and stuff that shouldn't go down the line. And I'm just about to reel the camera out of the line. We do have adequate flow to the main lateral, even with the belly there. It's obviously in its current state not causing any blockages or anything. There's no major debris buildup, so the line is functioning at this time. I would still recommend getting that corrected. But aside from that, the pipe itself is all in good condition. It's all intact. There's no damaged pipe or anything of that nature. The line is functioning at this time.